Burundi on Monday banned rickshaws, motorcycle taxis and bicycle cabs from almost all of its biggest city, Bujumbura, accusing the operators of causing fatal traffic accidents. The Interior Ministry announced late Sunday that the ban on entry of tricycles, motorcycles and bicycle cabs into the city of Bujumbura would be enforced from Monday. Police were posted on roads leading into the economic capital to enforce the ban. This news has really upset us, the operators of these means of transport. They were helping us to feed our families here in Bujumbura. Most of us were living in rented houses. Now we shall be driven out. We won't be able to pay the rent. We don't know how our children will continue their studies. Before the ban, the roughly 20,000 operators were permitted in all quarters of the city of 1.2 million, except for the very center. I don't see why I should talk to the government, because I can't change anything. Many people supported this decision. There are many people who suffer, but we can't change that. More than 600,000 people are estimated to use 2- and 3-wheelers every day in Bujumbura, where affordable travel options are scarce. Some 1,300 people were killed on the roads and nearly 2,000 injured last year. At the southern end of the majestic Lake Kivu, bordered by lush green hills, sits Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo's Ruzizi hydroelectric dam. In recent years, all the plastic thrown into the Ruzizi River has been ending up here at the dam, hampering the facility's operations. Plastic bottles, cans, everything that can be washed away by rainwater ends here. Since January, one of the 4 units of the power plant, damaged by the waste, has been shut down.
Nous avons 4 groupes installés.
We have 4 groups installed. So there we have 3 groups which are in service, and group number 2 has stopped. It has a great impact on our production. It represents 6.3 megawatts. Of the total 30 megawatts that we can produce, you understand that 6.3 is not available. Every day these men head out to clean up. But that's not enough. The dam is also employing divers to clean the bottom of the river to prevent the turbines from being damaged. I have been doing this cleaning job for 13 years and I've suffered a lot during this time. 2 weeks never go by before tons of trash washes up here. Every day there's trash that I have to clean up and I don't even have the proper tools to do it. It's a real problem. The other problem is that the Bukavu City Council has no proper waste management plan, thus encouraging littering. Nicole Munemene collects plastic waste on the shores of the lake to make flower pots and other decorative articles. We're really doing our best to clean up the lake. We even try to prevent waste from reaching the lake. There are some households who call us today to pick up their plastic waste from their homes. The city needs a robust recycling program to effectively manage plastic pollution.
Shortages, poor water quality and the lack of financing are just some of the numerous challenges of this year's World Water Forum in Dakar. The 9th forum kicked off on Monday as delegations from all over the world gathered around the theme of water security for peace and development. Citing a UN report, Senegalese president reminded water is a major challenge for the 21st century. There is every reason to believe that if nothing is done, the situation will only get worse, due in particular to strong demographic pressure, rapid urbanization, and polluting industrial activities. This 9th World Water Forum gives us the opportunity to sound the alarm on the gravity of the situation, so that water issues remain at the heart of the international agenda. In the world, 2 in 5 adults already live in regions where access to water is scarce, To reduce this number, the president of the Water Council suggested a profound behavior change. Technology and the contribution of digital technology will not be enough. We must certainly innovate again and innovate always, pump, transfer, desalinate, recycle, and increase the amount of water available. But we also need to change our habits and behaviors, and only then will we be able to share water for people and water for nature. Senegalese president received from the UNESCO Director General a report on the potential of groundwater during the 6-day forum, and suspected discoveries like these could be part of the solution to facing water challenges.
Please raise your right hand.
U.S. Supreme Court nominee Ketanji Brown Jackson vowed to uphold democracy on the first day of her confirmation hearings. The federal judge, who may become the first black female justice, was formally introduced to the 22 senators on the Judiciary Committee on Monday.
Members of this committee, if I am confirmed, I commit to you that I will work productively to support and defend the Constitution. I have been a judge for nearly a decade now, and I take that responsibility and my duty to be independent very seriously.
President Biden's pick has a decade of experience on lower courts. The committee is meeting through Thursday to consider her nomination.
As the final day of Tunisia's national consultation on reforms came to a close on 20th March at midnight, volunteers on Habib Bourguiba Avenue in central Tunis explained to residents of the capital how to register and participate in the national consultation to prepare for referendum. Tunisian President Kais Saied said everyone will have a chance to comment on his proposals for political reforms that will help end years of government paralysis and weak economic growth in Tunisia. Mr. Said's comment came after thousands of Tunisians took to the streets of the capital Tunis, with some shouting "Bring down the president" in the latest of a series of rallies against him. Accused by his opponents of grabbing power amid a deepening political crisis, some critics say Saied is acting to bolster his own authority and wants to restrict civil liberties against the Arab Spring revolt of 2011.